The science is already very clear of what will happen if we do not take aggressive action on climate change now. We already know that this would result in an increase in sea levels. We will see the dying off of coral reefs. We will see increased flooding and extreme weather events, including an increase in Category 5 typhoons. And we'll also find in other parts of the world droughts and shorter growing seasons. But more importantly, these will have impacts on people's lives. And the data also shows that this will impact poor people in poor countries more than others. The way this would happen would be through the impacts on agriculture, for example. With shorter growing seasons and higher temperatures and less predictable rainfall, many areas that currently have high food production will no longer be able to grow food at the rate they have in the past. Secondly, floods will destroy people's livelihoods, and changes in the seas will also have an impact on fishing. So, unless we take aggressive, fast action now on climate change, this will impact poor people. However, it is also still possible, if we take this action, to limit the impact of climate change and to keep the temperature rise down to more manageable levels. This would take aggressive action in a number of key areas. First and foremost, in the energy sector. This will mean a dramatic move towards more renewable energies, drawing in the private sector to finance a number of new technologies, but also to develop R&D in new technologies and then commercialize these technologies around the world. Second area for action would be on energy efficiency. Almost half the gains that we need in the energy sector will come from improved utilization of energy in the economy. And this will involve things like better city planning, to reduce the carbon footprint of cities, which currently produce up to 70% of the carbon emissions, to more efficient transport systems and other actions. In addition, structural changes within the economy and industrial efficiency gains for energy will also make a huge difference. But at the same time, there are also some policy measures that can be taken. We believe that carbon pricing, putting a price on the carbon pollution that's currently being produced by a number of companies, would be a very important incentive to change in behavior across the economy. And we believe that increasing the coverage of carbon pricing across a number of countries and deepening that carbon pricing, so carbon pricing where it exists increases, will send very important signals and incentives to the private sector to make the investments that I talked about in things like renewable energy and energy efficiency.